to an afternoon delight on your journey home. My name is Catherine and I live in Nova Scotia. Let us begin. The cards were pre-shuffled to save time. Head of your reading is the Two of Swords. This affects all the cards that are laid out. Decision. Now this became somewhat of a theme for the zodiac signs. Now I've time traveled. I'm in October doing the zodiac signs, but going to June, July, August, September, there was a period of decision time. So it looks like decision is pressing upon you. But this is an afternoon delight. So let's take some time and relax, meditate, enjoy. And magically, the decisions start to fall into place. That's how spirit works. Nine of Wands. Yeah, this is like a rest period before that final battle. You're battle weary. The Queen of Pentacles. Mother Earth. The Empress would be Mother of the Earth. This is Mother Earth. Justice. We have the balancing scales of Libra here. And the Nine of Swords, which is the nightmare card. Worry, over worry, fear capturing you. So all this knowledge that you've gained through experience and learning, scraping knees, perhaps this is signaling you to turn around and the shadow work on this decision to be faced without fear. The decision is made. And the conflict at the heart of the reading, we have the Five of Swords and Three of Wands. And a leap of faith. The World, I'll show you in a minute. Ace of Cups, the Lovers, and Ten of Pentacles. I needed to find a vibe here because I was losing it. In this column here, we have Mother Earth. This is conflict, argument. Are you being sharp with your words? This almost indicates to me, yeah, that sharpness of words may be necessary. Now we see through the other readings going forward that you are developing a real knack for negotiations or communication, I should say. Grabbing the right vibe to be more articulate in putting your message across, or where you stand, you know, what keeps you balanced, what is necessary in your life, and you may have to defend that. This card often indicates that it's not necessary to defend that, so maybe save your sharp words or rest up because it's time to face this, whatever this fear is of this decision. The return on investment of that energy is good, whether it's, you know, on the physical realm, money realm, love realm. This is at the heart of the reading. Is this about turning sharp words into more descriptive, igniting someone's spark communication in order to take this leap of faith? You're afraid of this leap of faith. And this is what you're afraid of, this leap of faith. that dog is a guide. And now I'm getting the feeling that the dog is warning you not to take a leap of faith with this vibe going. Take a leap of faith with this vibe going. The Ten of Pentacles, having it all. Everything in its balanced power. And we have balance at the top here with the return on investment being more than you expected in love. Sending out that love. Some of you are meeting a new love. Some of you are pouring out and rejuvenating the cup of love with one you are with currently. But this is an outpouring of love. This cup, though, yes, it does mean love, it is of a divine nature. So perhaps your spirit guides are helping you to be more aware on other conscious levels. Our heart is open then. Usually our energies are just focused on day-to-day survival, you know, what human beings do on earth. And the spiritual part of us has been somewhat cut off slowly through millennia. But this is who we are. Answers come from even the high-tech stuff. Like Steve Jobs. These people purported that their information came from an LSD session. They went on some DMT trip and came back with this technology. That's the higher consciousness that they tapped into. Possibly talking to other aliens, you know, on a psychic level. We have the World card, the end of a cycle. So rest easy. This decision, rest easy. This is about retirement too, to me, the energy of retirement. Being able to take a break, and if for however long you want. I doubt she'll take a break for long, but she takes her breaks to encourage, admire, and nurture her children, humans, earth energy. Now this is air energy connecting. The end of a cycle. This is like a, wow, this is like a completion of positioning for the days ahead. Very interesting. Deception. The decision to not deceive. What I strongly feel is that when you lie down to worry, you discipline yourself to change that worry to a meditation to clear your mind, to allow energies to heal you. So is that deception of self? We'll see. We have Mother Earth with us again, the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, right, as we say in Nova Scotia, right side by each. Side by each. This feels like nurturing of those around you. Yeah, take a deep breath. It may not be in sight. It may not be something you can see, but it is there, what you built or what you've gained. These gifts, this value is you. And even though you think that you've lost this value, lift your head and you can see this crocuses bloom in the snow. Balancing the energies of the past with the energies of the present and future. Someone returning from the past, but of a higher conscious level. We are all truly straddling different worlds, ends of regimes, beginnings of new regimes, the fight over control, the fight over the past, the fight over history, the fight over everything. These past energies are returning. That seems like a good energy to me. Even if it means there's a person from your past that is returning. This feels very UFO-ish to me. Alienish to me. And I don't mean that in a bad way. This is the, not, yeah, like repair. This feels like repair. Look at that. So here we have a double clarification for a second time. We had a double clarification here. The Queen clarifier beside the Queen dominant message. And now we have, what do we have? Where is it? Where did I put it, guys? I lost my card. Oh, right here. A double whammy. For this nightmare card. For this worry. This afternoon delight. You should truly be relaxing and clearing your mind right after this reading, guys. Or even during this reading. You can do it while I'm reading. This is to help you clear your mind. To look at a higher purpose. That doing that manifests beautiful things in our world. So the Three of Wands shows up once again, this time on the decision that was already made. Maybe you're deceiving yourself thinking you can still decide something that you can't. It's already decided. You already decided. Now this energy is coming back in to reward you, because that's what universe does. Conspires to aid you. So you send out these psychological messages. They come back to you. They're coming back threefold. More than you expected. Okay, so yeah, sharp words. There's some sharp words here. Perhaps you're having to be looking at things pragmatically, practically, logically, without emotion. I'm sorry, but that's the law of the universe. And we can deal with it the easy way or the hard way. This is either ending the argument or engaging with it to end it. There's the ending. There's the achievement. This is a deathly looking card, isn't it? All the tragedies, the heartaches, the pains, the betrayals, the deceptions. Is this about faith? In what you've learned is now wisdom. The owl is there. Taking a leap of faith. Okay, guys. This really looks like you made a choice. It's almost like you didn't have to come to Earth, but you did anyway. For this higher purpose. And maybe that's where Spirit helps you to bring you into that focus that balances the past, the present, the future, turning around and facing it, or yeah, maybe turning around and facing it rather than jumping off of a cliff. Here you have taken that leap of faith, but that feels like, how can that doesn't feel like a personal, what's going on between you and anyone else. This feels like just solely you in this, so far, this column. Oh, here comes the others. Partnership. This is a marriage ceremony. Uniting. The marriage, the cycle is over. The marriage or commitment is made. And now, as a new bride or a new groom, you set out on this new path in the world. Your ideals uniting with purpose. Conflict, why? So someone is watching you, either as a role model or they're just someone who's being guided towards you. Someone who will bring this clear, or maybe not clear, but clearer message of purpose. In this love that's pouring out on you, I compared it to divine love. Even though, yes, on an earthly sense, it's about new love or the rebirth of a current love. This feels very much like your light is going to be shining, that attraction. See, when the law of attraction returns, you light up. Well, in the good ways. If the law of attraction goes off without a hitch and beautiful things happen, which happen very often to us, more so than not, we just don't recognize them. This is like conquering energy. But it is attracting a contagion, that light of contagion, that love flowing. So you're being studied right now. And yes, if you had it all and everything, all your problems were solved, you'd be emotional. I would be emotional. But this is about psychic connections. Queen of Cups is about emotion, but it's also about being psychic. She has mastered her craft at connecting with the source. In order to, when we connect to source, we rather play out those energies. It's one of the sure ways to attract the right law of attraction. And I watched this very interesting video where someone was talking about channeling. And I always felt channeling was not a good idea because you're inviting spirits to take over your body, where we could just simply have a conversation with them. I think more and more people are going to be more aware of that too, as in the coming days, especially with the UFO disclosure that's starting to open up, and the soup that they're going to try to drown us in with that narrative. But yes, we do have spirits around us. The veil is lifting, aliens or otherwise. I have my own thoughts on those. Everyone has their own thoughts, but what is coming, we're not completely sure. But in our heart of hearts, as human beings, we have a spirit, we have a soul. And while on earth, there's been an attempt to snuff that spark or to capture that spark. This is truly an amazing time for us. So that afternoon delight wasn't exactly a roll in the hay, was it? But it was still delightful. An afternoon you can spend between yourself and Source. I hope that was helpful. Check out your zodiac signs. Amazing things are coming out in those. I'll be starting my October readings for all of you shortly. And I like the time traveling sequence of me coming back and forth this way. It's very educating for me. So on that note, thank you once again for joining me. If you've subscribed, God bless you. And if you haven't, please do. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.